Allie has the outside set up, I'm going to show you how we set up the inside. First things first, we have 3 slides on our RV. We need to push those slides out so that we can enjoy the full space our RV has to offer. The first 2 slides I like to open are for our main living space. One is the living room and the other is the kitchen. But the first thing I have to do is crawl through a tiny little space to make sure there's nothing in the way of those slides before we open them up. Otherwise, they could break. Come along. I have to get all the way back there to check those slide spaces. All clear on the right, all clear on the left. Now we can open these puppies up. So like this little sticker suggests, we inspected both sides of our slides to make sure that everything was all clear before we opened them up. This is our control panel, and I'm going to extend slide 1 and slide 2. We're extending slide 1 now, which is the kitchen. Our last and final slide to open is Donovan's room / the storage room. Slide 3 here is Donovan's room, and we're going to extend that out now. Now that all the slides are out, you can see our spacious living space. Over here, the kitchen. Behind me, the dinette. And if I take a step this way, I'm in the living room. So now everything is set up and open and spacious. There's a few other things that we like to do to make our space homey. First, I like to set up the Berkey. I fill up the top water tank, and it takes about an hour to drain down to the bottom for us to actually have fresh water. So, I just finished setting up Allie's office, the living room, and the kitchen. Come along and let me show you what I did. Now we're in Allie's office. I laid out our rug and put her plants on her desk. This is Allie's office. Let's pan to the living room. I've got our cushions all set up and our wonderful basket of Case and Drift blankets. Shout out to Case and Drift. Come on over to the kitchen. Put our beautiful sign out. Donovan chose these words, brave, wild, and free. I added my tiny succulent just near the stove. And over here, a few remaining flowers from Allie's birthday bouquet. Our living space is now complete. Some of you might have been thinking it's odd that we have a pool noodle above the doorway here. However, when traveling, this lovely little latch here doesn't quite do its job. And instead of having this door slam back and forth, back and forth, back and forth while we travel, somebody gave us the nifty idea to put a pool noodle here. But guess what? It doesn't actually work. And 9 times out of 10, this noodle pops off, pops off, pops off during travel. So to complete Donovan's room, basically we have to take all the crap off of his bed and rearrange the crap in a different area in his room so that he can actually sleep on his bed. After 3 months of living in the RV, we finally hung some decor. The last room that actually needs to be set up is the bathroom. Follow this way. The bathroom is very small and very simple. Basically, all I do is bring out the soap to wash our hands and our toothbrush and toothpaste. Whenever we first get somewhere, the first thing I like to do is open up this door right here. And that happens pretty much every time because I always forget. As I mentioned before, the bathroom setup is super easy. So, toothbrush and toothpaste. I'm done! Thanks to our Betty's bedding here, there's virtually no setup in our master bedroom. All I have to do is unlock this little latch and we're ready for bed. Thanks for following along on the setup of the inside of our RV. If you'd like to see more, follow us on Instagram at WhatRVDoing. That's 4 A's in what.